It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, today we're going to be talking about SZA. All right. Now, most of y'all know, if you're watching this, you're probably a SZA fan. Y'all already know that she's got the SOS Lana Deluxe coming out. Unfortunately, it looks like there's some fans out there that just can't seem to wait on the music to drop officially. So now they've been leaking out her music. I don't know how they're getting access to it. People are allegedly selling the files on Discord for $15, $25, something crazy like that. SZA's caught wind of it. TDE's caught wind of it. Her manager Punch's caught wind of it. And there's even been, to my knowledge anyway, some fans that are selling out, snitching on who's putting this music out there, which in this case, I support. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because why do y'all have this shit anyway in the first place? So number one, let's get into what SZA had to say about her music surfacing online, because unfortunately when these leaks happen, they kind of sabotage what the artist has in mind, right? They have the way that they want to present their music to the world. They go through their process, right? Because they got to record the music, get it cleared, right? They may have features that need to be signed off on. There may be samples that need to be signed off on. And unfortunately, some of those rights holders, like say if you take an old person song, they're not going to understand that the music leaked. They're just going to be like, why did y'all put that out early before I signed off on it? And then try to renegotiate whatever that y'all may have had. Be like, I want to take 100% of the publishing on it, or y'all got to pay me an exorbitant fee on top of what I already said because y'all breached what we agreed upon. So there's a lot of different things that go into a music leak. And as a fan, just because you want to hear the music, yeah, that's cool. But y'all are kind of fucking it up for your favorite artists. And y'all, some of y'all know it, some of y'all don't, but it's the same result either way you slice it. All right. So number one, we have SZA coming out. She says, leaking my music is stealing. This is my job. This is my life and my intellectual property. Heavy on the intellectual property. You know what I'm saying? We talking about ideas, copyright, stuff that she owns or stuff that her and her team own. I don't know what her contract looked like. But yeah, that's a problem. You could get sued for that. That's worth money. Y'all understand how they be hitting folks with them piracy emails? There's people in the world that have gotten hit with fines of 10, 20, 30 million dollar fines for pirating music. So yeah, it's like that. She says, you are a fucking thief, and I promise to put maximum energy into holding everyone accountable to the full extent of the law. I am tired. So that's what SZA had to say. She like, bro, I'm tired of playing with y'all, man. Y'all be doing the most when it comes to her music, which I can agree on. Like, unfortunately, when you have these hives, when you have these really obsessive fan bases, they come in handy because they come out and they spend money, they stream your music, they come to your shows, they line your pockets, but then they simultaneously come out and hurt your pockets and hurt your goals and the things that you have set up because they just can't wait an extra couple months or whatever the time period may be for this deluxe to come out. Now, we've got this person here, Miss Kesha, or whatever the hell her name is, right? She's actually one of the people responsible for this music leaking now. She says, I do not condone leaking, and I think we should all stop spreading leaks. SZA, you are the best singer of all time, and we love you and apologize for being such a horrible fandom to you. So she's apologizing to SZA on behalf of all the fans. However, right below that apology, somebody says, you're getting sued, boo. I hope it was worth the Twitter engagement you obviously wanted. Okay. She says, oh, honey, I was reposting a leak. They leaked here. Well, the problem is you had no right to repost the link to a leak, right? You may not be the person that did it, but you're contributing to the problem. And then you try to hide your hand like you did something that was less egregious than the other person. No, you're in the same motherfucking boat. And if somebody finds your identity, they might put your ass in the lawsuit. Just is what it is. You don't have to take it on the chin or take it however you like to. You got the same person, this Kesha, probably not even her real name. And you can see clearly she shared an MP3 file. SZA News, early releases of Lana SOS Deluxe have been sent out to fans. Here's one of them titled Work It. Then proceeded to at her like a fucking dummy. At SZA, thank you, and we can't wait until the full album is released. No, motherfucker, this ain't released. This is not a release. This is theft. Okay? Say what it is. And it's a 2-minute, 18-second song. I haven't listened to it. I haven't gone and looked for it. I'm not that big of a SZA fan to like just go out and start searching for leaks and shit. I'll take it when I hear it. But come on, man. Now, of course, if you're not in the music industry, you don't understand how important this stuff is or the significance of it. And I get that to a degree, but sometimes y'all just gotta take stuff at face value. If somebody say this shit is wrong, if somebody say y'all are fucking up my plan, just roll with it. She also tweeted and deleted saying, on some G shit, I don't bother niggas. I make my little songs, go on my little hikes, and watch memes. Shake a little ass from time to time, pop shit on wax. There is no reason for shit to be this weird. So that's what SZA said about her fans. Like, yo, I don't bother nobody. I make my little music. I go on hikes. I watch memes and shit. I do the same shit that everybody else does. She's a pretty average girl. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you don't get to live the average girl world when you're popping it like this. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take. Now, SZA has a recent interview where she came out and said she doesn't have anything left to prove in the music industry. She's accomplished every single goal that she set out for herself. She doesn't have any new goals. For you SZA fans out there, your fan base, that y'all can't wait. You know, y'all have waited so long to get 2 albums or whatever the case may be. You're trying to get this deluxe. Well, you might be waiting even longer to get an official 3rd album if she ever decides to do it. Because an artist with no goals, an artist that's accomplished everything, an artist that's fully content with the way that their career has gone outside of weird shit, she might be taking a hiatus. She might pop off and say, I'm going 5-6 years without putting nothing new out. Not because she can't get it out through the label, because that's been a consistent issue, but because she just isn't interested. She might pull a Rihanna on y'all motherfuckers 10 years sooner. And of course, situations like this don't make it no better, because it's like, why should I be loyal to these fans? Yeah, y'all have showed up. Yeah, y'all bought tickets. Yeah, y'all did this. Y'all did that. But y'all don't prize my mental health. Y'all don't prize my sanity. Y'all don't really prize my work as much as you like what it gives you when you listen to it. You don't see me in the light that I expect or I appreciate. You know what I mean? She's going back and forth with it with random fans in the DMs. Shit that I don't even think she needed to see, but she's sensitive to it. So all of that is going to contribute to whether or not you get her to return back. And it's going to be you guys, you fans, you so-called fans that like to play with her. Delving deeper into the leaking subject, why is it so detrimental to an artist when leaks happen? Well, back in the days, if y'all can remember, I want y'all to humor me. There was an iconic album called Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor. Okay? Now, if y'all want to go back in time, 2005, 2006, Lupe was like one of those artists that he was about to be the savior of hip hop. Like, all the old heads loved him. All the purists loved him. He was a lyrical genius. Jay-Z was behind him. He was working with Kanye. He had the perfect storm. Streetwear niggas was cool. Skateboard niggas was cool. Hood niggas was like, hey man, and little nigga with the skateboard fire. Food and Liquor leaked out an entire summer ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? The entire album, everything that he had stashed away for the album, leaked out, and they say over 600,000 or some shit copies of the leak surfaced online. People downloaded it and whatnot. Off of leaks alone, they claim he could have went platinum. I think Food and Liquor, it might be platinum gold now, but at the time, I think it sold maybe 300,000-400,000, and he was looking at it like, damn, these are supposed to be my fans. These people are praising me. They're talking about how much they love these songs that leaked out. He actually had to go back into the studio and rework the album. So some of the original songs that leaked, some of those same beats are on the album with new lyrics, like Pressure featuring Jay-Z. That was a totally different song. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Y'all don't be understanding how much that could hurt an artist's career. Especially that was his debut album. So if he underperforms, he may not get a re-up to do another album. Eventually he did, but it starts a contentious relationship with the label because it's like, damn, you're not doing units like you should. Another similar situation is Lil Wayne. Y'all remember when Carter 3 was slated to drop? And there was like multiple leaks of all these Lil Wayne songs that were going to be on the Carter 3. Now, Wayne didn't suffer sales-wise. Carter 3 suffered quality-wise because all of his best songs ended up being leaks. The actual Carter 3 album, as good as it is, was nowhere near as good as the original versions that leaked on the internet. Now, fast forward to newer artists like Uzi Vert, Meek Mill. I've got this article on Billboard here. I'm not showing it to y'all, but I'm going to talk about it. Talking about how vital it is that they learn how to use encryption and be very vigilant about who they're texting and emailing when it comes to the music, because there's people out there that will breach into their system, breach into acting like and impersonating somebody that they know in order to get those songs, and then they end up online. So there's a guy named Benjamin Thomas who works with Lil Uzi Vert. He says, what I normally do is encrypt it and send it with a 20-character password via email. Then I do a verbal confirmation on who the file is going to and then deliver them the password through another method, right? So now they're doing extra shit, taking extra time out their day, doing top secret goddamn FBI government agent type shit just to make sure that they're sending it to the right person. And if you have access to that password and the shit leaks out, then I know it's you and we're going to whoop your ass and sue your ass, right? Uzi's music used to leak quite a bit, but they say using these methods from March 2020 up until the Pink Tape dropped in 2023, no music leaked out ever since they started employing these techniques. You got producer by the name of Warren Oakfelder. He recently received an email from his assistant, or so he thought. It was somebody impersonating his assistant. He was asking me for something that made sense. He said, hey, I need the bounces for some records because management asked. But one sentence in the email stuck out for its odd construction. So the producer texted his assistant, who he knows, and he said, yo, that ain't me that sent you that email. So it was convincing enough, but there was just one or two, a little sentence, a little phrase, and like, we don't really talk like that, bro. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Then you also got Anthony Cruz. He's an engineer for Meek Mill. He says, maybe they ask for a demo. Maybe they'll say send a link that and the file ends up hacking your entire account, prying loose any closely guarded tracks. So it's a lot of crazy shit going on. A lot of times people say, well, how is it leaking? Y'all must clearly want the music out there if it's coming out. No, it's not. You got to understand, artists going to studios, there's hard drives. People put stuff on a hard drive. They sending it back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Using Dropbox, using all of these different file sharing websites to send people previews, let them hear what they've done. And unfortunately, you just can't trust niggas. They say that some fans on the internet will pay up to $200 per song to trade music like Pokemon cards. So a song that you would generally not even have to pay for when you're listening through it on streaming, people are out here paying $200 just to get access to this shit. Then it ends up on Reddit. Then it ends up on Twitter. Then it ends up over here. And again, y'all are taking food out of these artists' mouths. And they already don't get paid enough because of the record deals, because of the funny paperwork and all of this type of stuff. Y'all be thinking they doing so well. We talk about this all the time on my channel, that niggas don't be as rich as they seem. Now, again, SZA is threatening to go and charge someone to the furthest extent of the law. I don't know. It sounds like her manager Punch was getting DMs on Twitter of people, citing their sources of who started this whole thread of SZA leaks. So they may actually follow through and open up lawsuits on motherfuckers on some training day shit. I'm going to have cases on all you bitches. Yeah. Y'all thought it was sweet. That was your last motherfucking piece of cheesecake. That was your last goddamn devil's food chocolate cake piece. You know what I'm saying? Your ass finna come out of pocket and be paying for the sample clearance on SZA next Deluxe album. How about that? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Much love and respect. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming, I swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest, but drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.